Good morning, everybody. Marty, you've left the food bowl. Come on, Tux, let's go, bud. Let's go. Good boy. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know, that's not good. Come on. Stripe. Oh, my word. Stripe, no. Here you go, Tux. Stripe, your spot is over here. No, Tux. Everybody's giving me a hard time this morning. Boys, it's not that complicated. I've got Tux under my left arm now. There. That one's yours. Please stay in your appointed feeding spot. You too. Trying to cause World War III this morning. Well, at this point, we could really use some rain. Pretty much need to water stuff again, but I see you down there, Stripe. How'd you get down there so quick? He's to the right of the red maple, but he's in the ferns now. You can't see him. He goes down there for his business in the morning, I think. Gray and Panther are both here, but Gray got worried when I mentioned, you gonna come up for a pet? Yeah, you go back to eat. I won't let Stripe come up here and bother you, I promise. You gonna hold down the fort while I'm gone? You be a good boy. I got a can of cat food in my hand this morning to take with me. Don's watching for Stripe. Stripe was sort of over there, but he is my most 100% absolute most scaredy cat of the car, which is great. That's the right answer.
Here.
Thank you. Good morning, kitty. I have a can of food for you today. But I don't like it that you're down here this far.
Well, you find a new home.
Hi, come on with me this way. Can you follow me? I don't like this spot for you. It's closer to the road. Oh. Can you walk with us? I have a can of food for you. Houses are up this way. Potential homes in this direction? Well, that's true, but... Hi, kitty. Good morning.
Well, you knew she was going to do it.
I should have brought a paper plate. I'm sorry, sweetheart. But this will be fine. There you go, sweetheart. Are you hungry? Or is everybody in the world feeding you? Wow, not starving. Well, that's good. I don't want her to be starving.
I'd rather have the can. I don't even want this stuff, Mama. I'm so full. I got 2 or 3 mice in me, squirrel or 2. I'm a hunting machine, Mom. Oh.
Well, if you're hungry or thirsty, there's food. You're really not going to eat it. Really?
You gonna put it back in the can and put it up?
I'm going to leave it there. Maybe she'll change her mind after there's not attention.
Yeah.
There was a mom and her daughter looking for the kitty in the usual spot, and I told her kitty was farther down the trail. I like the kitty for the little girl. She has the right temperament. The little girl wasn't that little. Maybe she was 7. So they're getting ready to do something with the trees. And we see the guy on the other side with the tool that they're using to do that. I just saw a dump truck come in and put a whole dump truck loads worth of it. It looked like dirt over by the trash area, but it might have been mulch. I'll check it out when we come around. He literally just dumped it, and there's actually 3 or 4 town guys over here. I hate it for them to have to put it in the wheelbarrow, and could they not have come around the track with the truck and just shoveled it out where they needed it? That seems like, I don't want them out here, I mean, I want them to make the park look pretty, but I don't need them out here in the sun today wheelbarrowing over stuff. They could have just took the pickup truck with some dirt and gone around the track and shoveled it where they needed it. It looks like a tiller, but not. It has just like a saw blade. Huh. The guy said they got a tractor coming with a bucket that they'll use to get it where they need it and then spread it out. So that's good. No wheelbarrows and shoveling today. I guess the fabric that they put down the last time helped a little bit with weed control. But then it got uncovered and the guys on the lawnmower would run over it, and you got all these little bits of fabric all in the grass that kind of drive me and Don nuts when we're picking up trash. So I guess I would veto more mulch, less fabric. So the piece of equipment is Little Wonder Bed Shaper.
Yeah, made by Red Snapper.
Red Snapper, okay.
Not by Snapper, by Red Snapper.
Red Snapper. And the blade was at an angle. We assume you can adjust the angle. Oh, the noise. Well, it was pretty hot up at South Park, but the sun's gone in a little bit again, and it's a little cooler here in the shade, and I'm looking for Kitty. See if we see Kitty. Hey. Hi, Kitty. Hi, you gonna come say hi again? Meow. Hi, meow.
Well, that's a good place. Maybe that lady up there's taking care of her.
Maybe. Hi. Okay, well, I'll leave you there in the shade. It is getting kind of hot. We're basically across from the food. She's across from the food, so if she decides she's hungry, she's got something. I was really hoping that lady and her daughter that we're looking so hard for had took her home. Well, I'll continue to monitor. I think she's pretty safe where she is. Don't want her getting any closer to the road down here, though. Although, you know, as far as water goes in the creek and critter food sources, there's no reason for her to want to search for asphalt, right? I think she stays near the trail because people give her attention when she wants it.
Kind of like whipped out a little bit for the heat and humidity.
Yeah, it wasn't comfy on the walk today. I hear Father's Day is going to be lower 80s.
Right.
And low humidity and drier feeling, and should be nice.
Yeah.
But we're going to have like a nice day.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So I dare you to ask the guys down there if they're putting in a sidewalk.
Okay. Good. All right. I love you.
I love you too, Donnie.
Kiss, kiss.
Stay safe out there.
Thank you.
I think it's really great with Don and I walking, because if there's any family business to discuss, and I don't mean that to sound heavy, but anything, it gives us a carved out opportunity to do that. You know, often Don talks about work so that he can think through things he needs to sort out for the day. I usually talk about calendar, and you know, we talk about world events and things upcoming for the week or the summer or the school year. It's just we don't have to talk about stuff. Sometimes we just walk our little pace. We comment on what's going on at the park. I just think it's good for us. We have that niched out time that we're both in the same spot. Like today, we discussed Don has an appointment with our financial advisor, the guy he's been seeing for God over 20 years. And I was going to go with him, and he didn't mean to do it, but it's over top of meeting Michelle. And we chatted about it for a minute, and I really don't need to be there. So, you know, I talked with Don about the purpose of the talk and what he would wants to do or would do or wants to discuss. So it's all good. We've done all the preliminaries. Those guys are friendly and will, you know, get caught up, kind of like a friend thing as much as a financial advisor thing. So it's okay that I'm not going to go. But like, we sorted that out this morning on the walk. I try not to actually walk into the crosswalk until cars are passed. I don't want them, if they would slam on the brakes and stop for me, I don't really need them to do that. I can be patient for a bit. So when there's cars coming, I hang back and I look down or look away. I kind of make it be known that I'm not trying to cross right that second. I do not have a full day today. I probably should mow, but I have decided I'm not mowing. This one time it can wait into next week. I don't have a set number of days. I mow it when it needs it. It's starting to get tall. Will it wait till Monday? It will. I doubt I would do it on Father's Day, but I might. It might be the right temperature day to get it done, get her done. We'll see. Everybody's waiting on me to say hi. Hi, Marty. Hi. Hi. You gonna plop down for a belly rub? I thought so. Good boy. Good boy. Midnight. You're not the cat that usually offers me assistance with my Legos. You gonna help me today? Sissy's asleep in the bathroom. Actually, Mama, but you know what I meant. Meow. Hi. It's 11 a.m. and I'll probably work on it for 2 or 3 hours. I am going to start on the second floor, build the floor itself, and then go from there. Well, after you build it, you always want to do a fit to make sure that it will stay where you need it to, whether you continue to build while it's in place or not. I am a little frustrated that this is loose. I don't believe that I made any errors in building it to spec, but maybe there's something I can do to secure it. I'm going to have to think about that. It's time to start putting on yellow. I need to go get the yellow bin of parts. There's a couple of drops of rain and lightning within a couple miles. The storm cell actually split in half, so it's west and east of us. Doesn't that just beat all? I thought I'd come out and unplug Ruby because it has been a little louder than I would prefer. I've got my phone, not the key fob. We just generally don't leave the cars plugged in when they are when it's thundering and lightning. There's just no need. Don's lost a TV at this house and a cable modem and a couple other things when the lightning's been real bad before, and you know when you've had equipment get messed up. I'm just double checking. I didn't figure Jules was plugged in, but just making sure while I'm out here. It's a nice thing about the phone. I can unlock both cars. We need some rain. Please, rain. Please, please save me from mosquito bites and a half an hour out here watering, although the kitties like it when I'm out here and I don't really mind the watering part. It's really the mosquito bite part. Hi. 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 Alright, I am about halfway done with the second floor. It's an art studio, and the next thing to do is to put some real decorative stuff on these windows and furnish the inside, which they don't have it, the floor as flat as I want it to be, but I will probably make it flat anyway. You know, the nice tiles. Anyway, I'm going to go for a drive. I might work on it a little bit more tonight. I'm happy with the progress I made. I'm going to go for a short pogo drive with Ruby. I might go to the Dollar General and Dunkin' and look at Hot Wheels. They have a small number at the Dollar General. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning up until 9 p.m. I think it's supposed to be here sometime after 7:30. I hope we get a little rain, but obviously not severe rain. I'm going to drive over to Fleming Loop Park and play Pokemon, and anyway, that's my first stop. Just get a little bit of sunshine. It's 3:30 and I did want to take Ruby out for a little drive today. kind of nice to have a down day without a lot of pressures. Well, Ruby says it's 88 out there and there's like 8 cars in the entire park. Yeah, not too many people utilizing the park this afternoon. This is the one where Don and I don't walk unless it's basically winter or very cloudy, because it's all, the walking track is just 100% out in the sun. There is not a shade tree. I wouldn't be surprised if there's soccer games scheduled for this evening though. It's the usual activity on Main Street. People in and out of Stick Boy, people in and out of Anna's Pizza. Some construction going on at the new building. It's always fairly crowded over here. You can see the tobacco there at Piney Grove Wilbon. Quite a bit of it, both sides of the intersection. Hey, Dollar General's got fairy garden stuff. This Dollar General not only has really neat home decor stuff, but they got Legos too. Well, they do have Hot Wheels, but nothing that I was looking for. Well, it's a good thing I'm not too far away from home, because I do think that looks like a thunderstorm popping up. I was duly impressed with the amount of stuff they can cram into that size store. I really should go check out the one near the house. They remodeled it. See how I feel about it, if it's an improvement over what it used to be. I checked the radar. I've got time to go check out this Dollar General. There's a new thrift store over here I didn't know about, but it's closed. Yeah, it's not thrift. They have food. So the one in Duncan is better. The staff in here was friendly, the cashier lady, but the store wasn't well stocked and it wasn't neat. And yeah, the one in Duncan was better, even though they just remodeled this one and reset everything like what, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yeah, I got Michelle something with a mermaid on it. It's gotten really dark and stormy and windy. I don't like it. I'm out here checking on my boys. They're all here. They usually go underneath the platform, or there's a good bit of space underneath the door here. I'll bring food out after it passes, okay? There's dry chow in the catio, guys, so it doesn't get wet. I heard that too, Stripey. We had one serious downburst. We're right on the leading edge now. It's not nice out there. All the boys were in the catio eating except for Tux, who's on top of the platform, but they probably ran out when that gust of wind came. Those wind gusts right at the beginning of the front, they usually go pretty quick. Yeah, I don't see the boys in there. I got them all in there with a can of food, but I think they ran out. Well, under the window here is fine, or under the catio is fine. We didn't get much rain here. I don't even think the ground under the trees is wet. It's very disappointing. I've seen all the kitties and the wind and the thunder. God, one of the thunder, it shook the whole house. Scared me. I just jumped. But all the kitties are good. Tux is hanging out down there, and Gray's at my feet, and I've seen everybody around back. I bet Panther's under the front porch.